The end of Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 5 is just around the corner. You only have today and tomorrow left to finish up all of those quests and challenges. Don't forget, spin those gold bars. The deals are here. Season 6 is scheduled to start on Tuesday, March 16th, 2021. Are you even ready for this? You better be, because there's no going back now. Today, we're going to talk about the Season 5 live event. We'll be going over some of the events that happened in Season 5, some of the things you might have missed, and other important Fortnite lore we'd like to revisit. Before we get into it, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click that bell so you never miss a video. This is NewScapeGames, your source for Fortnite news, leaks, ideas, and theories. Come on, let's go! Zero Crisis Finale. We know that the 0 point has been growing ever more unstable. It's rippling the skies and it's shaking our souls. Portals are shooting out everywhere across the map. We were called upon to join the fight at the beginning of Season 5, and that's exactly what we did. John Jones has been summoning a variety of hunters from different universes and realities, and we've been excited at every step to find out which skins would be available in-game. Now with Chapter 2 Season 6 live event on March 16th, John Jones will be making strategic moves once again. But what will happen? What we do know is that it's going to be a solo mission, meaning you won't be in a lobby full of other players. You'll be playing alone as John Jones, which is a first for the series. This is fortunate for players, though, because they can log into Fortnite anytime they want to on or after March 16th and play through this mission. This is different from the past, where players may have missed out on the opportunity to play through missions like this due to the time of the live event, servers being full, internet being down, or any number of reasons. Not this time, folks. The Zero Crisis Finale is yours to start whenever. What do you think is going to happen in this narrative event? Leave a comment down below and see what others have to say as well. Let's take a look at the event itself. The live event. Epic Games has been listening to Fortnite players around the world and will be providing the option to watch the release of the finale online first before you have to play through it. Epic has promised to share details on how any viewer can watch the premiere happening on March 16th and has committed to making this their most ambitious story cinematic yet. We sure hope that's true. There's nothing like the excitement of the live event. We couldn't get enough of the fight between Mecha and the monster. And who could forget when the 0 point collapsed back in Season 10? We were on the edge of our seats. But what about you guys? Are you fiending to play this finale as soon as possible? Now, there is an advantage to playing the event as soon as it's released. You'll be one of the first to know what happens with the 0 point and what follows as we head into what is sure to be an intense adventure. Next, let's explore what's going to happen with the 0 point itself. The 0 point explosion. In their blog post about what comes next, Epic Games stated that the Zero Crisis will be the explosive conclusion of the events of Season 5, and also said that the fate of reality is at stake. We think it's safe to assume that the 0 point is going to explode either at the beginning of Season 6 or sometime during the season, but we're still left asking ourselves, what's going to happen after it explodes? Will there be portals everywhere? Will there be no more portals left? Let's go back to Jonesy for a second. Originally, Season 5 began with John Jones waking up in his office. He gets a phone call from an unnamed woman. He announces that he and his team survived the arrival of Galactus. The woman then tells Jonesy that the 0 point is still exposed and that he has to fix the problem. He gets to work and ignores the rest of what she has to say as he leaves the office, and he misses something important. Do not draw the attention of the 7, she says. From there, we know how the rest of the season unfolds, but we're left questioning where the 7 are and why they must be avoided. We know that the Zero Crisis live event will be a single-player mission as the character John Jones. We know that the 0 point is either going to explode or will be close to exploding. We also know that John Jones will have to summon even more characters to the island. And lastly, we're going to guess that the 7 will be involved in the crisis to some extent. What all do we know about the 7? Let's review what we've learned so far. The 7. What we know is that the 7 are an organization of unknown origin We can assume that there are 7 members in the group, 3 of which are known and 4 of which are still unknown. The 7 first appeared in Chapter 1, Season 4, and have yet to return in Chapter 2. There were hints at the return of the 7 in the trailer for Chapter 2, Season 2. There were markings on a tree which showed 3 figures and 4 question marks. It has been speculated that the 3 figures represent the Visitor, the Scientist, and the Paradigm. Some theories floating around presume that all the members of the 7 are the same person. But hold on, they are all from different dimensions. The Visitor crash-landed on the island in Season 4 via a metal space capsule that was embedded within a meteor. The purpose of the meteor was revealed in the Chapter 1, Season 10 event where it was used to destroy the 0 point. This signified the end of the loop, and the 7 believed that they were successful in their mission. But, as we know, a new island appeared and Chapter 2 began. It turns out Io was bringing back the loop as quietly as possible. The second member, the Scientist, can be seen as an alternate timeline version of the Visitor because he also arrived in a meteor, though it was frozen in time above the island. It is assumed that the Scientist is the leader of the 7 because he created the rift beacons which made the mini rifts which summoned the rest of the 7 to the island during the end event. The third member, the Paradigm, is the only known female member of the 7. We've learned that her goal was either to contain or destroy the 0 point, which would fix time, reality, and the Fortnite island in its entirety. Some players have hypothesized that Singularity may be the Paradigm's secret identity, and that she intentionally released the 0 point to set off the beginning of the 7's ultimate plan. Have you guys heard any of these ideas before? What do you think the 7 are up to? Do you think they are good, evil, or are they just trying to get out of a situation they accidentally landed in? Next up, let's revisit the IO. Imagined Order. The Imagined Order, or IO for short, is an organization in Fortnite's Battle Royale mode that first appeared in Chapter 2, Season 2 during the Device event. The IO sent their guards and other things to the island in elevators with the goal of preventing people from escaping the loop. John Jones works for the Imagined Order since he has been tasked with hunting down people trying to escape the loop. In the Chapter 2 Season 5 trailer, Agent Jonesy says, "I just need to stabilize the 0 point and reseal the bridge, but not let anyone escape. Easy, right?" That's why he summoned all of those hunters to the island. It is also assumed that the Imagined Order has a negative relationship with the 7, based on what the unnamed woman said to Jonesy over the phone. Are you guys starting to connect the dots here? The 0 point seems to be at the center of all this confusion. Not just figuratively, but literally. There's one more thing to discuss. The fate of the island. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when the 0 point is going to explode. Once it does detonate, will we still be fighting for our lives on the same island Apollo, or will we get blasted to a whole new one? Let's take a step back and recap what we know. We will be playing through the conclusion of Agent Jones's mission in the Zero Crisis finale, which we can assume will mean an attempt at stabilizing the 0 point in order to prevent further chaos. Will we be successful in our mission? Or will we inadvertently cause more chaos? Our guess is somewhere in the middle. The 0 point will be only partially stabilized, temporarily resealing the bridge. During the process, though, the 7 will be alerted. We hypothesize that there will be at least one new member of the 7 to show up in Chapter 2, Season 6. Whatever the case, if this happens, it means we'll officially have our protagonists and antagonists of the Fortnite storyline, IO versus the 7. Awesome. Guess we'll have to play the game on Tuesday to find out what happens next. That about wraps up all the coverage we have for the Season 5 live event. We hope you all enjoyed what we had to say, and hopefully you agreed with some of it. If not, let us know why in the comments down below. Don't forget, you can always click that red subscribe button to follow us on our trek as we make our way through this new season of Fortnite. Remember, if you'd like to stock up on new skins or pickaxes just before the season ends, give us a hand and support a creator by using code NewScapePRO in the item shop. Thanks for watching, and good luck on March 16th.